Hey everyone, Matt DeQuina here from BeyondGrappling.com, the University of Judo.com. Today I had a question about how to start implementing takedowns into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. Okay, so this obviously is coming from a Jiu-Jitsu guy or girl who they don't really do much takedowns. And takedowns and open guard passing are where injuries mostly happen in Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so the best way to help people, if you run a Jiu-Jitsu class or a club and you want to start implementing more takedowns, but you want to do it safely, here's how you do it. First thing you do is you teach break falls. Okay, once everyone knows how to fall properly, then you can start teaching throws. If you go to startingjudo.com, it'll redirect to beyondgrappling.com and some articles, and in one of those articles I'll post the link below. You can download, I think it's a 40-minute free DVD on how I teach break falls. Okay, so starting from the ground up, from really basic movements right the way up through. So if you're a coach of kids and beginners, 100% watch that DVD. It'll give you some drills and activities on how to do it. Anyway, so how to do it for a jiu-jitsu class. Firstly, you teach break falls, then you teach a throw. Okay, and then as you start allowing it, because in class, when you start rolls or sparring or randori, whatever you want to call it, one person will throw and then the roll begins. Okay, so you're starting the class going, all right, paper, scissors, rock, not this, paper, scissors, rock. Whoever wins the paper, scissors, rock, they get to do a takedown with no resistance. I throw you and the roll begins. Okay, so it might be I do a double leg. As soon as we hit the ground, the roll begins. So you're starting to develop people's being able to throw and then start from there. Then to the next level, you make it a bit more intense. So before we start rolls, we fist bump, and I'm going to move around the mat. We're going to move it 50%, but I get the takedown, and it's you will give me a takedown. So we're moving around. You're not defending. We're moving around, and then I'll get a takedown, and boom, the roll begins. So the second way to do it is there's going to be a bit of give and take up the top, bit of resistance, but I will still win the takedown, and then we can start rolling from there. So that's the next way. So break falls, throw, and then start after the throw. After that, it's throwing at a lighter resistance. Okay. The next level up is we're both fighting. Okay, trying to get the throw, and actually the next one is I'm attacking and you're defending. So you will not let me take you down, and I've got to try to take you down. Okay, and that's it. Because you find if there's an attacker and a defender, so if there's an attacker and an attacker, that's where injuries happen. But if one person is only focused on defending, less injuries happen, I've found in my experience. So there'll be an attacker and defender, and I've got to try to take you down, and then you can switch it. Okay, so that's another way you can do it. After that, you can start slowly increasing the intensity, but you should really never be getting to 100% anyway. So if you kind of follow those steps, you'll be able to start doing more starting standing in your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. Okay, so teach break falls, teach a static throw into ground game, then teach stand-up sparring, but I will win, and I will always win, and there's no resistance. The next one is I'm attacking, you're defending, and I'm trying to take you down, and then the roll begins, and then at the end we're both attacking. If you kind of follow those 5 steps, people will get more and more comfortable with doing takedowns, and this is obviously within safety requirements. Okay, if there's someone doing ground game next to us, then we're not doing stand up here. Either we move or they move. Okay, so obviously safety as well. But if you're training, I encourage you to start with a takedown and then roll. And this will actually help your competition jiu-jitsu anyway, because even the other day last night at training, I did a big shoulder throw, Ippon Sinagi, on one of my purple belts. It was awesome, and then he took me back and choked me out. So it's like, well, that's great for judo, but it's actually bad for jiu-jitsu because I'm sometimes still in those habits of doing those things. So start with a takedown into rolls, then start with we'll sit up spar, we'll always win. Okay, then we one attacker, one defender, and then we're both sparring at a higher level, and that way soon, within 6 months, most of your club will be starting rolls stand up. Okay, which is actually Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has stand up. The stand up in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not judo, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out if you're a coach. If you ever have any questions with this, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer it back at you. Thanks a lot. Talk soon.